Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Supergirl Post Show, where we talk about things DC, Marvel, and Star Wars. It is your host TV Hayes. Please like and subscribe before you do anything. And first off, I do want to talk to you guys about some DC stuff, obviously, and I might get a little angry, so please bear with me. So, there's been a lot of stuff going on with the DCEU lately. It got so bad that the co-host of my podcast, Matt Oler, subscribe to our Superhero Post podcast if you want more content. My co-host Matt Oler sent me a text a couple days ago saying, "You know what? Like, I can no longer be a DCEU fan. I'm no longer fighting for this franchise other than the Batman, which I co-sign. Robert Pattinson will be the greatest Batman of all time, and I will live that and shout that to the highlands of heaven. Okay, I had my biggest view my highest view video so far is on me just loving Pattinson's Batman. So yeah, but that is just 1% of the goodness of DC. The rest of the 99% is trash. So I heard a rumor, okay, because I do talk leaks here and rumors that there's going to be a Man of Steel 2, but the sequel isn't going to be about Henry Cavill's Superman or any Superman. The main character is going to be Sasha Calle's Supergirl. Okay, so and I also posted a video about this almost a year ago when Sasha Calle first got cast, and I talked about how I felt about her being Supergirl and all this stuff, and I gave like an opinion of like I'm not going to trash her until I see her on screen, and I still have the same opinion. There are some castings that I'm just not for at all, but with Sasha Calle being Supergirl, I was like, you know what? I want to give her a chance. Let's wait until we see her on screen, then we can give an opinion. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about her acting ability or how she plays Supergirl because I've never seen her play Supergirl, and the costume looks okay. Like it looks kind of dope. So I'm not going to judge her from there, but I am going to judge Sasha's Calle and not her because she's not in control of what Warner Brothers and DC does. I'm going to judge her from the decisions that this company has made with her. So Sasha Calle, if you see this, I think you're dope. I pray to God that you do a great job, and this is no shot towards you. This is a shot towards your company, okay, DC. So with this decision if this is true, if you're going to make a Man of Steel sequel with Supergirl, that is the dumbest decision you can make for any company, okay? The dumbest decision ever. You see, and this is where the DCEU once again jumps the gun, okay? What Warner Brothers does, okay? And I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. The people at Warner Brothers are uninspired. That is the reason why they make dumb decisions like this. These people have no inspiration. They're not hungry. They have no type of motivation to make content with these movies. To make decisions like this just shows me how uninspired you actually are as a company. Because this is what the DCEU does. They look at what Marvel is doing and then they jump the gun and overdo it without even thinking about their position and stance in the movie industry right now. Because I don't know about you guys, but this sounds a whole lot similar to how like doesn't it just seem so weird to you how we start getting rumors about like Ironheart, right? The biggest superhero right now is Ironheart. Sorry. The biggest superhero ever in movie and film is Iron Man. All right, obviously Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr., probably the greatest on-screen hero ever, other than maybe one of the Spider-Man, other than Spider-Man. And because his legacy was so great, what are we getting now? Ironheart. And they've tried to do with Henry Cavill what Marvel has done with Robert Downey Jr. Just think about it, right? All right, DC hasn't hit up Cavill to come back, right? Captain America. We get Falcon. Falcon's now the Black Captain America, okay? All of a sudden, we start hearing, oh, we're getting Black Superman, Michael B. Jordan. Like Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Next, Ironheart. Right. We start getting Ironheart, and then now we're hearing right. Oh, Shuri is going to be the next Black Panther. You know, we're gonna try this out, having a lead female role, and see how this works. And now we start getting rumors from DC. Oh, our new big three is now going to be Supergirl, Batgirl, and Wonder Woman. Excuse me. Oh, now we're going to make a Man of Steel 2 sequel, but now it's going to be about Supergirl. But doesn't that sound very similar to you guys about how Black Panther 2 is going to be a movie, but is a male, a male, title, but a female led, but it's going to be female led. Sounds the exact sounds very similar to me. And this is what I think DC does, man. That's why I know Warner Brothers and DC does. What they do is they'll peep what Marvel is doing, and then they'll Big Mac it and try it out for the whole franchise, and they ruin their franchise every time. Justice League, Batman vs Superman. I mean, this is history repeating itself once again. This is what the DCEU does, guys. They take what Marvel is doing and they try to over copy it. This happens over and over, and once again, the DCEU is always jumping the freaking gun. Because you listen to me here. What does this Supergirl Man of Steel movie create? What can stem from this? Do you really think a Supergirl-led movie right now would make you $1 billion? Because the whole point of making movies on the side of a company, man, like obviously, good content, we want people to enjoy, but it's to make freaking money, because that's how you can make another movie. If you go online right now, a lot of fans want Henry Cavill to finish a story. Henry Cavill himself said he wants to come back and finish Superman as a character, and you just disregard what he says, and now you're trying to make a Supergirl movie? Do we not forget how low the ratings on the Supergirl TV show were? It just confuses me, the routes that this company is trying to go, and they need to explain what the heck they're doing. So yeah, that's how I really feel about this. I just feel like they're trying to copy Marvel once again, and they're gonna fall on their butts and do it. You know, and this is what the people at Warner Bros. need to understand. Marvel can do whatever they want at this point because they've earned it. Okay, they've made the billion-dollar movies. They've made cultural movements like with Black Panther, with Avengers Infinity. They did 2 back-to-back Avengers movies, bro. Avengers Infinity War, which is arguably the greatest superhero movie of all time, if we're being honest, action-wise and all that. Then Avengers Endgame, which really gives you like the most fan service ever, other than freaking Spider-Man, because it's freaking Spider-Man. Like Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Thor 1, 2, 3, Captain America 1, 2, 3, Black Widow 1, 3 Spider-Man movies, an Eternals movie, 2 Guardians of the Galaxy movies. We're about to get a 4th Thor movie. We already have 2 Doctor Strange movies. We have a Wanda and Vision show. Like, their consistency is crazy. It took them 11 years to build to Avengers Endgame. You did 2 movies with You did 1 Man of Steel movie, 1 Wonder Woman movie, and then brought everybody, bro. You're lucky Aquaman worked with the BS you did with Justice League. It's being real. So yeah, guys, that's how I feel. I'm just very annoyed and pissed off about the things that this company does, and they're just not helping themselves. They just keep putting themselves in the same freaking hole every time, and they're not going to learn until they fall on their face and fall hard. And that's what's going to have to happen. And I'm fine with that happening because they deserve it at this point. And they're going to flop and flop and flop until someone else buys it. And I pray to God buys the DCEU, because what they've done with Invincible has not rejuvenated, because I mean they never had a show. What they've done with the movement that they've created with Invincible has done so much. And in my opinion, I would love to see Amazon owning the DCEU, the DC universe, and taking the animated and taking the live action and doing their thing, because they suck. Warner Brothers sucks. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Please like and subscribe below if you like this content. We have a Superhero Post podcast as well. So give that a watch and give that a listen to. We got so much content coming out for you guys this year. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. Stay crispy. Have a wonderful day.